what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. All right, guys, look, y'all better be excited, man. We got playoffs, we got the play-in, we just got a lot of stuff. It's finally time for exciting, good basketball. We've been having this all over the place basketball for probably the last month. People trying to get their seeds, people trying to get in position to know who they want to face in the first round of the playoffs and stuff like that. But I want to start off with this great news that we got yesterday from Shams. The NBA and the NBPA has ruled in favor of the Lakers guard Luka Doncic and Pistons guard Cade Cunningham being eligible for their in-season awards. So at first we knew, I think these two will miss 64 games, and they weren't eligible at all to get their season award. Both of them had all NBA first, first team type of seasons, MVP type of seasons. So yeah, Luka and Cade Cunningham will both be eligible to get their awards. Now, we know Cade and Luka probably both going to be all NBA first, but somebody that didn't get accepted with this rule, it was Anthony Edwards. He did not get approved. He missed 61 games. So I feel like he would have missed 64 games. Maybe it'd have been like, all right, maybe. But they saying he could have played some of them games and he decided to sit. So it is what it is. Ant still got a long time to go. And another thing, we see that it's actually an exception to this rule now. So now that there's an exception to this rule, by next year in that little small fine print at the bottom, when you buy something that you don't see it, that little small fine print, they need to add more rules to this 65 game minimum, at least be something need to change. Something with the award. We can't have this every year. Be like, how many games they play. We can't be doing this every single year. So yeah, I agree with keeping a 65 game limit for you to get your awards, but also I do think it need to be like a little small print at the bottom. All right, next, guys, I want to go ahead and just jump into this playoffs because it's about to be a very interesting playoffs. I'm gonna tell you this now. I don't know who I got winning the championship. I could tell you that everybody could tell you this, but the Thunder are heavily favored. I don't see anybody beating them 4 times right now, but we'll see, injuries and all that stuff going to occur. But overall, I just don't see anybody beating the Oklahoma City Thunder right now in a playoff series. All right, so first, I just want to go over this bracket real quick. So we got the first round. Right now, we don't know who the Thunder will face, either between the Suns or the Warriors. And right now, one of the greatest point guards of all time, Steph, came back from this injury, and he turned up last game against the Clippers, sending the Clippers home. And look, while I'm talking about the Thunder and Clippers, before I move on, come on, Clippers. Y'all really allowed the Thunder to get a lottery pick. Y'all not going to have nothing. Y'all out. Y'all out the playoff, out the play-ins, and y'all don't get a lottery pick. So it's unfortunate for y'all, but it's Clippers pick will go to the Thunder. So yeah, so if the Suns or the Warriors win, it'll be the Thunder versus the Suns or Warriors, and you know what's going to happen in that series. The Thunder is going to straight demolish whoever they play in that series, unless Steph have one of those insane series that's we like, oh my God, he just took out Shea. But I just don't see that. All right, next we got the Lakers and the Rockets. The Rockets is probably going to beat the Lakers 4-1. I don't see 42-year-old Bron really trying to take this Lakers team to just any farther. It's a lot of young cats that the Rockets got, a lot of long, linky, and they young. I mean, the Lakers don't really have anybody. Is Bronny starting? They don't have Luka. They don't have Austin, so yeah, I think the Rockets are probably going to destroy the Lakers in the first round. And yeah, it just is what it is about that series. It's it's pretty much not that much to talk about. You can see there's no Luka, there's no AR. Series is wraps already. All right, this one right here. Nuggets versus Timberwolves. If you think the Timberwolves stand a chance, you are crazy. This is why I say that. Anthony Edwards has been out with an injury. He has not been himself for this past month. As you can see, was it runner's knee or something like that? He has not been himself this past couple months. So I just don't see the Timberwolves actually competing with the Nuggets. So for this, I'm going to just go with the Nuggets right now. Until I see something else, the Nuggets is definitely going to win this first round matchup series against the Timberwolves. Next, Denny Adiva, man. The Trailblazers has got the 7th seed, beating the Suns the other night. But I think the Trailblazers can actually pull 1 or 2 games. You got veteran Drew Holiday. I know Lillard is not playing, but his voice there, being there, giving these young guys confidence to actually go out there and get a win. I do think that the Trailblazers will get at least 2 wins over the Spurs. I do think the Spurs are going to beat them. Yes, I do. It's just Victor, Stephon, Fox. It's too much. They got too much talent. But I do see the San Antonio Spurs beating the Trailblazers in the first round. All right. So moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Pistons versus either the Magic or the Hornets. We know it's going to be the Hornets. The Magic is terrible. Jamal Mosley's done. Franz Wagner's done. The whole team's done. Paolo Banchero is done. They're going to have to figure this team out because right now they're in a situation of how the Celtics were a couple of years ago. Can Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero play together? I just don't see that. So I'm going to go with the Hornets versus the Pistons. Good matchup. They got the scrapping, I think, middle of the season. Everybody's seen that fight, one of the best fights of the year in the NBA. And yeah, man, that's going to actually be a little scrappy because I feel like the Hornets can actually go on a run, to be honest. I truly believe the Hornets can go on a run. But the Pistons, it's going to be a matchup that they're going to have to be prepared for because if anything, it's going to have to be Jalen Duran that they stop, man. He's very efficient. Ending game, 60%. Just dominant in the paint. Nothing they can do. All right, next. This one right here. Cavs, Raptors. Okay. The Raptors have a lot of guys they can throw at Donovan Mitchell. Scotty Barnes. That draft pick they drafted a couple months ago. He's 6'9". You still got Brandon Ingram. Everybody over there is lanky and tall, so I don't see the Cavs beating the Raptors easily. I'm going to tell y'all that. I just do not see that. But right now, I'm going to have to go with the Cavs just because they got Harden and they got Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's going to have to be the X factor in that series, and Jared Allen. So I'm going to go with Cavs right now, but I'm going to tell you this now. The Raptors are not going to get destroyed in that series. They actually have a chance. All right, Knicks and Hawks. The Knicks have not been playing good ball these last couple of months. They've been very wishy-washy, back and forth. Cat only playing 25 minutes, up to 30 minutes, not even past that. I think that's a huge problem, too. Cat should be playing way more minutes if you want him to actually do what Cat do. And another thing, bro, the Hawks done had multiple win streaks this year. Ever since they traded Trae Young, I'm not going to say Trae Young was the problem. I think the best thing about this whole situation is getting Kuminga and then Nickeil Alexander-Walker, most improved player of this season. Yes, he's a most improved player. You cannot tell me otherwise. He got game. Ever since he started, the Hawks, Jalen Johnson, these guys has been putting together a masterpiece. And they made their way up to the 6th seed. So, look, they ain't even have to play in a play-in spot. So, yeah, for this series, man, Knicks, Hawks, I'm going to go with the Knicks right now. It's just obvious. It's an easy answer until we see what the Hawks can do. But I'm going to go with the Knicks right now for this series. And then last but not least, Celtics versus Sixers. It's not too much to pretty much say about this. The Sixers can never stay healthy. I know Paul George has showed up this last month or whatever after being suspended. The problem is Joel Embiid appendix. What did it bust or something like that? I don't know. He had appendix surgery, and he's not going to be healthy. I know people saying, "Oh, he might play." No, bro. There's no way you have real appendix surgery and then you're going to come play in the first round against the Celtics. you just calling for a dumb move to be played like that. I just don't see it like that. But guys, if the Sixers were healthy, this actually would have been a solid matchup. Guys just cannot stay on the floor. Embiid is never there. I just don't believe in Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe yet to win a series. And we don't know what's going to happen with Paul George. Paul George show up. Paul George don't show up. Paul George show up. Paul George don't show up. So, yeah, guys, for this series, I'm taking the Celtics easily. 4-1. I get the Sixers one win out of this. But, yeah, guys, that's all I pretty much got for y'all today. I just want to go ahead and talk about this playoff first round. Y'all get ready, man, because this is going to be a wild playoffs. Hopefully nobody get hurt. Hopefully everybody is here. Hopefully everybody is prepared because this is going to be a crazy playoffs. Bye, guys. Look, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content. We're almost at 700 subscribers, dog. Keep grinding with me. Yeah, bro, this is one of the funnest things I ever did in my life. I know this is for me. Yeah, guys. Peace out.